Okay, I'm here at Selecta 1 and I'm going to be introduced to the future of cutting production. It's the RCS 2.0. Moritz, good to meet you.
My pleasure.
Tell me all about it. This is a huge innovation for the industry, isn't it? Saving time, saving money, saving weight as well, and really it's set to change everything. What is it entirely?
It's an entire new routing system, and the idea was to get rid of peat or substrate at all to make routing more sustainable. It consists of a tray, routing tray that was designed together with a company.
So it's a cellulose fiber.
Exactly. Yeah. So it will degrade entirely once you transplant the finished rooted young plants into the substrate pots.
Okay.
And also it saves a lot of weight and volume compared to the substrate plugs. I mean, you can see here, these are is the finished product.
And that's how it's now delivered to customer.
That's how we deliver it to customers.
And in a box, you said to me in a box, such as we've got over here, there's 3,000 cuttings. Usually that would be 3 Danish trolleys.
Exactly.
Right? I love that you saw the issues with peat-based compost coming along and you were like, rather than trying a different base substrate, let's get rid of the substrate entirely. That is real disruptive thinking.
Yeah.
Perfect. Show us how it works then, because this obviously is at the nursery. The strips are made in Kenya. You've got the 2 pieces of paper fixed together and then the holes are there ready for those cuttings to be slipped in as well.
You would approach it the same way like you would stick a tray filled with substrate plugs. You would go like this, grab your cuttings and just slide them into each pocket.
Looks pretty easy.
It is.
And so the care is the same as a usual plug tray, isn't it? Because you're watering with nutrients as normal. There's no special requirements.
Exactly, yeah. Nutrients are applied via irrigation the same way like we do in with the substrate plugs. You might need to increase frequency of irrigation because the paper doesn't have any buffer capacity to save or hold the water as long as a substrate plug would do. But apart from that, you don't need to change anything within your propagation or crop maintenance program.
But also a few different types of paper, because obviously some, like dianthus, they don't need as much moisture, do they?
That's true, yeah. We do have different paper types depending on the crop, so that you can use this as a toolkit or toolbox.
So then, when they're then dispatched, because these are then rooted in Kenya.
Exactly.
Right? And then they're arriving.
Then you just take them as they are with the paper attached to them and just transplant it into the substrate. So you just
and they go on to perform comparably to a rooted cutting as in a substrate, right?
They do. So we observed that when you transplant them, they start rooting immediately, so you would need to fertilize from the start. Due to the fact that they put all the energy into rooting first, you don't need to apply any PGRs in the first 2 weeks after transplanting.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much, Moritz. Nice introduction to the RCS 2.0.